Hi folks, this is Sean McCormick from Lightroom blog. Recently I had my backup drive crash, so I ordered a new drive to replace it. In the meantime I copied the stuff that was off the drive that was crashing. It was basically a smart reporter telling me that the drive was about to fail. So I copied everything off onto what was currently my main drive, which was an external, because my RAID was full, so I've just been doing a JBOD thing, copying stuff between a couple of different drives. So I got a new drive. The new drive didn't work. It was reported as failing by the smart reporter as well. So that meant I ordered a new drive. In the meantime, I managed to drop the external and I ended up with a situation where I have a crashed head. Now, most of the stuff was backed up, but I did lose a little bit of stuff. Nearly everything was client files that have already been delivered, and all of the client files are there on Dropbox. So I have all of the files, all of the important files. I did have some stuff on cards as well that was brought in, so that was all new stuff that I needed. So I just brought them in. I did have to work around getting them back into Lightroom to get my settings back on them. So here's one of the methods that I use to do that. So here we have some files with the missing icon. And we can see the name has the date, Haven and Mullingar, and a file number. Fortunately, I had a copy of the files on my laptop, so I copied these to my new drive, which has arrived. Unfortunately, not soon enough. So I'm going to rename these copied files using Bridge. I could rename by importing into a temporary catalog too, but this is quicker. I've already selected the files to rename in Bridge. I've copied them to the same location Lightroom is expecting the missing files to be, but they have a different name to that of Lightroom. I need to change the name to match. Fortunately, the 4-digit file number suffix has been retained, so in Bridge I go to Tools, Battery Name. I've selected String Substitution and Original File Name. I need to enter the text I want removed and replace it with text that matches the files in Lightroom. Checking the bottom, I can see that the naming format matches that expected in Lightroom. Next, I press Rename, and all the files update with the new name. Now I go back to Lightroom, and we can see that the file missing icon is gone. This means the files are reconnected in Lightroom. So this is one way to get missing files back in Lightroom if you have backup copies of the file, even if the names are different. Because the files now match, all the metadata is intact, all my work is saved, so virtual copies and star ratings remain with the files. So now all my work is back with the files and all is good.